All right, guys, welcome back. Introduction to Digital Civility. Digital civility. Now, let's look at the concept. The concept digital civility refers to the practice of maintaining respectful, positive, and ethical behavior when engaging with others in any online space. Now, this involves treating others with kindness, empathy, and consideration, just as you would treat people face to face. Now, digital civility encompasses various aspects of online behavior. This include communication, collaboration, and the responsible use of technology. Now, mark the word responsible use of technology. It aims to create a safer and more inclusive online environment by promoting healthy discussion, constructive debate, and sense of community. Now, understanding digital civility involves recognizing the impact of our online action on others and taking proactive steps to contribute to a positive digital culture. Now, why is this important? This is important because it helps us to promote positive relationship. Now, treating others with respect foster positive connection, whether in personal relationship, professional network, or online communities. Now, respective interaction build trust and rapport, enhancing the overall quality of online relationships. Now, another thing you should take note of, apart from digital civility promoting positive relationship, is that digital civility also minimize conflict. You know, online we tend to have a lot of conflict all the time because we don't see each other face to face some of those times. So it helps to minimize conflict. So it helps you to respect communication and reduce the likelihood of misunderstanding and conflict. When people express themselves in a considerable manner, it becomes easier to resolve disagreement and reach common grounds. Another thing that digital civility is going to do for you, why it is important, is that it encourages inclusivity. Now, this allows us to actually bring everybody and treat them as equals. Now, everyone feels value and heard, creating an environment where differing viewpoint are respected. So we respect each other's viewpoint. Another reason why we'll need to understand or study digital civility is it enhances online safety. Now, respectful behavior contributes to a safer online environment by discouraging cyberbullying, harassment, and other forms of negative behavior. People are more likely to report inappropriate content when they feel that they are disrespected. Now, no, you already have watched some of our videos when we talk about cyberbullying. So by now, you know that there are laws in different countries that will hold you responsible when you bully someone else. Another reason why we should consider and take as important digital civility is positive impact on mental health. So negative interaction online can have a detrimental effect on people's mental health. So you should be careful how you interact with others. You should be respectful and contribute positively to the online atmosphere. You should model a behavior that you want others to emulate online. This encourages a culture of civility in online space and contribute to a more positive and overall online experience when you model a positive behavior. Now, this one is very, very vital. Digital civility is important because it will help you build and grow your professional profile. Now, for anyone that is going to employ you, there is likelihood that they are going to check you out online. What are they going to see? That's what you should be thinking about. Will your online behavior help to collaborate and improve or advance your career or destroy it altogether? Because one thing you should know by now is that your personality online can be traced. It is called digital footprint. Now, another thing it's going to do for you is going to preserve freedom of expression. Respectful behavior doesn't mean suppressing differing opinion. Instead, it encourages healthy discussion that allow for expression of diverse viewpoint without resorting to personal attack or disrespectful language. Now, the last one is long-term sustainability of online communities. If we choose to behave respectfully online, we will actually create a more healthier environment online than ever before. Challenges of digital civility. Number one is people believing that no one is seeing you. So people are tend to be disrespectful, thinking that there are no consequence at all. That is not like face to face. Now you know by now that cyberbully and cyber harassment are punishable offense in different countries, including your own. Now, another challenge is lack of non-verbal cues. Now, because digital communication lacks the non-verbal cues present, like the one we have in face-to-face interaction, such as tone of voice or body language, this absence can lead to misunderstanding and misinterpretation of intent, potentially escalating conflict. Another one is instant gratification. The spread of online communication encourages quick, impulsive response. This rush to reply can lead to thoughtless comment, as individuals may not take the time to consider the impact of their word. So that is why we encourage you to think before you comment. Think before you click on that send or on the send button. Think. Now, this one I call online detachment. Now, there's what I call online detachment effect. People may feel a sense of detachment from their online persona, leading them to act in ways that are inconsistent with their offline behavior. This can lead to lack of empathy and disregard for the feeling of others. Then misinformation and polarization. The spread of misinformation and polarization of online discussion can create an atmosphere of hostility. Online, people are defensive because of misinformation. You actually suspect before you even say anything at all online. Now, this can actually become an hindrance to communication. We have what we call cultural and generational differences. You know, everybody is online, but we are not from the same background. We are not of the same age group. And so there is these differences that must be reconciled when we are online. So these are actually the challenges of digital civility. Then there's the one that I would call dehumanization. Now, online interaction can sometimes make it easier for individuals to forget that they are interacting with a real person, you know, because you think maybe it's a machine or something. So we should uh, be mindful of this, knowing that everybody out there, they are human like us and they have feelings. Now, another one is mob mentality. You know, a single negative comment can quickly escalate into a large conflict when holders join in because just like we have it in the physical world where one person is championing something and because the rest respect that person they follow without even thinking about it. Another one is limited accountability. People might feel less accountable for their action or online, especially if they believe there will be no reward consequence. Then digital burnout. Now, constant exposure to online conflict, negativity, and disrespectful behavior can lead to digital burnout, causing individuals to disengage or become less active in online space. Now, addressing all these challenges require a combination of individuals' awareness, community norm, platform policies, and education about digital civility. Encouraging empathy, critical thinking, and responsible online behavior can help mitigate the negative effect and create a more civil online environment. This is why we're actually doing this. Let's look at online communication skills. Now, be clear and concise. That is the first thing you should think about when you are starting your online communication. You need to express your ideas in a straightforward and concise manner. Now, you should use clear language to avoid misunderstanding or ambiguity. What you should bear in mind is that the person on the other side is not looking at you, so he cannot read your face. So you need to communicate clearly. So you need to be clear and concise. The first skill is you must be clear and concise. I call that BCC, clear and concise. Don't forget that. That is the first skill you must learn. The second skill is the one I call CRT, is choose the right tone. Now, be mindful of your tone and how it might be perceived. Use language that convey your intended emotion and attitude. Now, another thing that I want you to take note of is that people can actually feel you. They cannot see you when you are typing whatever comment or whatever reply you are typing, but they can feel you. If you are angry when you make some certain comment, the person that is receiving it on the other end is going to feel it. Is going to feel it. So, so don't forget, the first behavior, we call it BCC, be clear and concise. Second skill is CRT, choose the right tone. Now, the third one, which everyone already know and we are engaging, is use emoticon thoughtfully. Now, I call this UET. UET is use emoticon thoughtfully. You need to study emoticon. Find out what an emoticon means before you use them. Not because you assume what the meaning is, because they can add a personal touch to your message, right? Now, the next one, skills you need to develop is PAL. I call it practical active listening. This is very important. PAL, PAL is practical active listening. So you need to pay close attention to what others are saying and respond to their point. This shows that you value their input. Now, don't rush to reply people. Understand them first. Now, this thing is very common online. People misunderstanding others because they did not pay attention. They did not pay attention. So PAL is very, very important. PAL. Now, another point you should be very mindful of is avoid overuse of caps and exclamation point. Now, writing in all caps or using a sexy exclamation point can come across as shouting. Use them sparingly. Now, as a matter of fact, online, when you use caps, when you use capital letters, people presume that you are shouting, right? Now, respect response time. RRT is very, very important. Now, be patient if someone doesn't reply immediately. People have varying schedules and commitment. I see this everywhere all the time online. People get angry because someone did not reply you quickly. So you should be patient because you might be busy too when somebody sends you a message. And besides, we're all on different time zone all over the world if you're making a global communication. So you have to be patient. And that is why you need to send your communication to someone not in bits, but actually in full. For example, I want to say hi. I will say hi. Some person will say hi and wait for you to say hello before they continue the conversation. Not even sure that you are online. They are saying hi, waiting for you to say hello. Unless you are sure that the person is online, just go ahead and say hi. My name is dash dash dash. Introduce yourself. Then this is they state what you want. Then ask for their response. If you are not sure that they are online, you cannot only do hi and wait for an hello because you are sure that that person is online. And even if the person is online, you cannot be very sure that that person is not engaging in some other important activities online. All right. Now, finally, give constructive feedback. Now, when providing feedback, focus on the issue rather than criticizing the person and offer suggestion for improvement. Now, these are communication skills you must develop online. Now, we have already mentioned other challenges that you should take note of, like the people's cultural differences. You should be mindful of that. Then you should also do this. I think this is the most important thing online for most young people today. I call it PBX, proofread before sending. Online give you an opportunity to actually check your spelling, check your statement that you are making, proofread before sending. PBX. So proofread before sending that message. So don't just be in a hurry to type and send messages. You need to proofread your messages. And the next video, we're going to be looking at digital footprint and online reputation extensively. And we're going to look at some other factors that contribute to healthy digital space. Thank you. See you in the next video.